Okay everyone, we are out prospecting again, and what we are doing is sampling a quarry. What you have here is hornblende shonkonite, and it comes into contact with a gabbroic rock, and you can see the heavy oxidization and sulfide staining. So what we're going to do is we're going to be sampling this as well as checking out a couple other old mines, small old mines and their mine dumps. So in this quarry, where you have your oxidized area, you have chalcopyrite as well as minor bornite and iron pyrite. So we're going to be sampling this and seeing what results we get out of this. If you take a look over here, you have a quartz vein, which we actually worked about a year ago and removed a ton of high-grade ore, which consisted of pyrite, chalcopyrite, galena, sphalerite, and you had some free gold in there. So that's not our focus today, though. We are going to continue work on that vein. The vein does extend all the way up to the top, and it comes out on the other side on another quarry, but that's not our focus right now. Our focus is sampling this and doing a preliminary look at one of the mine dumps. So let's get to her. Alright, so first area we're going to look at is all this slough rock that's fallen off. You can see extensive mineralization all throughout the rock. You have solid hunks of what appears to be pyrite mineralization. All throughout the rock. So we're going to take a sample here, a chip sample. Again, you got more solid mineral. Then we're going to actually try and make our way up there and see what sample we can pull off there. Alright, so we got a little chip sample here. We'll bag this one. And then we'll take a look at a couple other spots that we've noticed. So we got our first sample. Now let's continue on. Okay, so we got another couple samples here. These were chip samples from up on the edge of the quarry. You can see pyrite mineralization with a little bit of chalcopyrite. And then over here you have more chip samples with chalcopyrite, and again more pyrite. So we're not going to send in every single sample, but we are going to send in a bunch, and we're not going to post all the assay results for all of them because we're probably going to take about 50 samples today. And we're going to we'll show you the best results basically. That's the third sample we've taken. This, it will be the fourth. Fourth sample. Alright, let's go find some more. Alright, so again you have more samples here. This is going to be sample number 7 that we've taken. So my prospecting partner over there is going to take a sample or two from that exposure, and I'm going to tell him if any rocks fall on his head. Okay, so we have another couple samples here. Looks like quite a bit of chalcopyrite in there. And you have another one here, the small stringer vein of sulfides. Grab sample here, pyrite mineralization. Mineral in that rock right there. Alright, so we got a bunch of samples here. We got a sample across the entire outcrop. That way we can get an idea of what it is in its entirety, because there is disseminated mineral as well as your sulfide stringers. It's another sample right here. A couple more. More chalcopyrite. A little bit of pyrite there too. So this is the last set of samples here that we're pulling off the quarry wall and grab samples from below the quarry. We got 10 samples here, and then we're going to grab one more from that vein over there, quartz vein, meter wide. It's got little blebs of mineralization, and we'll maybe show you a sample. And then we're not going to have time in this video to put all the other stuff in, so we'll make another video on the mines, which we'll post a couple days after. Alright, so that's the vein right there, meter wide. You can see all the quartz here, all this stuff from the mine dump that we chipped away at. This used to be a pretty large outcrop. We took about, I'd say, 5 or 6 tons of rock off, and ended up removing about a ton, maybe a ton and a tenth. And I'll just show you a few of the samples we just quickly chipped off here. So basically this mineral formed in fractures in the rock, fractures in the quartz, and that's why it's kind of spread throughout the rock like this. Alright, so we grabbed a sample from lower down on the vein and we climbed up. Vein dips 80 degrees, so we climbed way up to the top, took a sample off there. The entire vein is like this. And yeah, that's all we have time for today. We're going to continue on to a couple other places and do a little bit of night prospecting, but I will post that in another video. So have a good one, everyone, and thanks for watching.